All right, Trevor Wilt alongside Mr. Jared Allen. We got Curran Scott and Austin Ajukwa, the transfer from Clemson. So he's got to sit out this year, but he can also and always give us good insight on the game. Curran, we'll start with you. Heck of a night. You weren't missing from behind the three-point line. What was going for you tonight? Did you feel it in pregame warm-ups, or was it something throughout the game?
I just think it came throughout the game. You know, I started off a little bit slow in the first half, and obviously you don't want to come out sluggish, but I did, so I had to get myself going second half. And once Andrew got us started off hot at the beginning of the second half, I just tried to carry it on through.
You talked to yourself start out sluggish, but as a team you started out sluggish and went on a 39-point swing in the second half. What was the big motivator there?
Coach Price, he just told us, he got into us at halftime. We knew that we needed to pick it up, and we couldn't afford to lose this game. We had similar records in conference, and this was a big one for us, especially not only for this game, but just moving forward. We got North Texas on Saturday, so we just wanted to have momentum. So Coach just told us, we need to get it going, and that's what we did.
And Austin, from the outside looking in, you're seeing these guys knocking down all the three-point shots. Is it you were talking about how fired you up on the bench, and then seeing the other guys go in, like Grucion's having a great game. How great is it just to see this team really progress over conference play, and then in the second half, tremendously?
Oh yeah, it's really fun, man. Because I'm in practice with them, in the gym with them every day, and I see the work they put in, the focus they put in. They want to get better every day. So that in itself makes it so fun to have games like this where they start off kind of slow, but then they come in the locker room, okay, we're good. Just come on, we're good, just focus, play harder. And then they come out and just play hard, and then everything takes care of itself. You get one guy, get it go with 3 threes, and then everybody else feeding off him. It's really fun to watch basketball like that. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Now, Curran, there are a few moments in this game that really got the crowd fired up. One of them being Bennis's block down here on the other end. As a team, how much does that get you guys into it and more mentally ready to go?
I think it definitely gets us ready to go. I was actually on the bench when that happened, and we feed off what's going on in the court. We feed off the crowd. Bennis came in and gave us great minutes tonight. He had a really good game for us, and that's what we need to have from him. And everybody, we can feed off of each other. So that's what we did tonight. Definitely helped us get momentum in the second half.
So is there anything you guys can do before the game, or I don't know, just mentally preparing for the game to come in and start out hotter? Because if you guys play a complete first half, you guys will be putting up 130 points. So you guys will be looking like the Warriors or the Spurs out here. Is there anything you guys can do, or is it just kind of the thing where you just kind of flow into it?
I think it's just individually you got to have, normally I try to just get myself going. I just talk to myself, try to say, come on, let's go. But, I think it's just individually we got to be able to get ourselves going, and we just got to keep communicating on the floor, and I think we'll just feed off of each other, from the get. And, like you said, if we do that, we'll be a dangerous team for sure.
And lastly, Austin, you see Monmouth with their huge bench presence. Are you and Hudson trying to mimic that over here?
I might have to talk to Hudson about that, but if he's with it, I'm with it too. So.
All right,
yeah, it's definitely a lot of fun. So.
And going into North Texas, how do you feel like you guys match up against them? And also, you could go 2-0 this weekend, which would be huge. Right. We thought this game was going to come down to the wire looking at halftime, because we know you guys are a second-half team, but we didn't expect this big of a second half. Right. But we thought it was going to come down to the wire. It didn't. Do you guys feel still like you can close out games and maybe a conference game against North Texas?
Yeah, definitely. I think, they play fast. They're a long, athletic team. So, they're similar. They play a similar style to us. So I think that benefits us. Games where we've gotten up and down the floor this year, we've been successful. So that's what we need to. We need to use what we did here tonight and just carry it over to Saturday. And, like you said, come out of here with 2 wins in Conference USA play this week.
Awesome.
Have it. Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Awesome. Thanks so much. Great meeting you, bro. Yes, sir. Phenomenal game.